6 wheels, over 700 horsepower, and a design that looks like it rolled straight out of a sci-fi movie. This isn't your typical SUV. The 2026 Toyota HikeCruze 6x6 is being called one of the boldest off-road machines ever built. It promises to take you places no other vehicle dares to go, while wrapping you in the kind of luxury you'd expect from a high-end sedan. But here's the real question. Is this groundbreaking 6x6 a game-changing adventure vehicle or just an expensive fantasy? Let's find out. The SUV market in the US has been dominated for years by rugged icons like the Jeep Wrangler, Ford Bronco, and luxury giants such as the Mercedes G-Wagon. But Toyota has just dropped something that doesn't just compete with those names. It threatens to redefine what an extreme off-road vehicle can be. Meet the 2026 Toyota HikeCruze 6x6. This isn't Toyota's first off-road adventure. They've built their reputation on dependable Land Cruisers and Tacomas that have conquered deserts, mountains, and everything in between. But the HikeCruze 6x6 takes that heritage and pushes it to an entirely new level. With 6 wheels, a hybrid V8 powertrain, and tech features we've never seen in a Toyota before, it's clear this machine wasn't designed for the average suburban driveway. This is built for explorers, overlanders, and anyone who dreams of going off the grid in style. Why does this launch matter? Because in today's market, where electrification and futuristic SUVs are everywhere, Toyota's answer is a bold mix of raw power, extreme design, and forward-thinking technology. Over the next few minutes, we'll break down whether this 6-wheeled beast is just an attention grabber or the ultimate adventure vehicle worth your money. Now, let's get into what makes the 2026 Toyota HikeCruze 6x6 so jaw-dropping. From the moment you see it, this SUV doesn't whisper capability, it shouts dominance. The exterior is a mix of bold, angular lines and futuristic curves, like something you'd expect in a blockbuster sci-fi film. Those massive 6 wheels don't just look aggressive, they serve a purpose. Each one is powered for maximum grip and paired with an adaptive suspension system that can raise or lower depending on the terrain. Picture this. You're cruising smoothly on the highway, then with the tap of a button, the HikeCruze transforms into an off-road monster, ready to crawl up rocks or plow through sand dunes. Step inside, and the atmosphere changes from rugged to refined. The cabin feels more like a luxury lounge than a trail rig. Leather seats with heating and cooling, panoramic glass panels that let the outdoors flood in, and ambient lighting that shifts with your drive mode. Toyota clearly wanted to prove that adventure doesn't mean giving up comfort. Their seating for 6 and clever modular storage compartments mean you can load up camping gear, bikes, or even mountaineering equipment without cramping passengers. But luxury is only half the story. Under the hood, the numbers speak volumes. A twin-turbocharged V8 hybrid system pushes out over 700 horsepower. That's supercar territory. But here, it's being used to climb mountains, haul heavy loads, and power all 6 wheels with brutal efficiency. The 10-speed automatic transmission keeps things smooth on the freeway, while the hybrid system helps maintain fuel efficiency far better than you'd expect from a rig this size. And yes, that means fewer stops when you're hundreds of miles from civilization. The tech suite is equally impressive. Front and center is a massive AI-powered infotainment system that goes beyond basic navigation. Imagine driving deep into the backcountry. The car itself can scan the terrain ahead, adjust suspension in real time, and even deploy a drone to scout difficult trails. That's not a concept feature, it's built in. On top of that, you've got augmented reality navigation projected onto the windshield, 3D surround sound, and high-speed internet connectivity, making this the rare SUV that feels just as advanced as your latest smartphone. Of course, Toyota hasn't skipped safety. Alongside the usual airbags and Toyota Safety Sense, the HikeCruze adds reinforced armored panels to protect key areas of the vehicle. It's overkill for city driving, but if you're venturing into unpredictable terrain or simply want peace of mind, It's reassuring. Add in rollover detection, stability control tuned specifically for six wheels, and you've got one of the most advanced safety packages in the segment. But here's where things get really interesting. While Toyota has packed in all this power and tech, the price tag is going to surprise some people. It's not cheap, but it's not as out of reach as you might think for a specialty 6x6 vehicle. And that's where we're heading next, the part that might make or break whether the HikeCruze is the ultimate off-road dream or just an eye-catching fantasy. Stick around, because what you'll hear about its price and value might be the most unexpected twist yet. And here's where everything comes together. Performance in the real world. Specs and features are impressive on paper, but the question is, does the 2026 Toyota HikeCruze 6x6 actually deliver when the rubber meets the dirt? We took it from smooth highways straight into brutal off-road terrain, and the transformation was shocking. On the road, this six-wheeler glides like a luxury SUV, quiet, composed, with that hybrid V8 humming almost effortlessly. But the moment we left pavement, the HikeCruze revealed its true nature. The adaptive suspension lifted, those oversized tires dug in, and suddenly we were crawling over boulders that would stop most SUVs cold. The drone-assisted trail scan? It worked exactly as promised, guiding us safely through a narrow, rocky pass that looked impassable at first glance. And then came the sand dunes, a proving ground for torque and traction. While rivals like the G-Wagon 6x6 can sometimes feel sluggish under heavy load, the Toyota surged forward with confidence. The hybrid boost filled in every gap, keeping power delivery smooth and relentless. Climbing steep grades, hauling gear, or blasting across open desert, the HikeCruze didn't just meet expectations, it exceeded them. Of course, it's not perfect. Its sheer size makes tight city driving a headache, and parking this beast isn't for the faint of heart. Plus, the starting price puts it firmly out of reach for casual buyers. But out here, in the wilderness, none of that matters. Out here, it feels unstoppable. A machine built not just to take you places, but to redefine what's possible when you get there. And that's the turning point. The HikeCruze 6x6 isn't just another off-road SUV. It's a lifestyle statement, a rolling fortress, and maybe the boldest move Toyota has made in decades. So, is it worth nearly $200,000? That's the question we'll tackle next. So, after putting the 2026 Toyota HikeCruze 6x6 through its paces, what's the final verdict? Simply put, this is one of the boldest SUVs Toyota has ever built. It's not just about six wheels or futuristic tech. It's about redefining what adventure vehicles can be in today's market. On the plus side, you're getting unmatched off-road capability, a hybrid V8 with over 700 horsepower, luxury-level comfort for six passengers, and technology that feels more like a spaceship than an SUV. The drone scouting system, AR windshield, and adaptive suspension aren't gimmicks. They're tools that genuinely change the driving experience. Add Toyota's legendary reliability and global support network, and you've got a machine built to last. But it's not flawless. At nearly $185,000, this isn't a vehicle for the everyday commuter. Its massive size makes it impractical for tight city streets. And fuel savings, while better than pure gas guzzlers, still can't compete with full EVs. This is not for someone who just wants a family SUV. It's for explorers, overlanders, and enthusiasts who want the ultimate off-grid experience with zero compromises. In the U.S. market, where electrification and compact crossovers dominate headlines, the HikeCruze stands out as a bold alternative, proof that there's still room for adventure-first, go-anywhere machines. And while it may never outsell Toyota's mainstream models, it sets a new benchmark for what a flagship off-road vehicle can be. So, here's the bottom line. If you're shopping for practicality, this isn't your ride. But if you're looking for the SUV that turns heads, climbs mountains, and redefines adventure, the Toyota HikeCruze 6x6 might just be your dream machine. What do you think? Is Toyota's six-wheeled beast worth its price tag, or is it an over-the-top fantasy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your take. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe to IK Car Reviews, and stay tuned for more of the world's wildest car reviews. Until next time, drive safe, dream big, and never stop exploring.